Today we draw Toothless in 4 amazing styles, and one of them is going to be a new one, and I think you'll absolutely love it. Let's get to it. The 4 styles that we have for today are cartoon, bubble, puzzle, and realistic. Let's start off with the cartoon effect. Before we get too far into this video, if you like to see me transform all of your characters in fun new ways, then please do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on another amazing transformation. One of the hardest things about doing Toothless specifically is that he is a lot of black and a lot of gray. It is a very muted palette. So that's why I chose Bubble and I chose Puzzle, because I think it's going to be a fun way to transform the character without having it look just like a big gray dragon. And I thought Cartoon would be a perfect way to start because it gives the simple aesthetic of what Toothless looks like. And now we can head on to the Bubble effect. For the Bubble effect, what I wanted to do is just basically to capture Toothless inside of a bubble. What it would look like through the rounded prism of a bubble, and then just to add all of the nice little shadows and highlights around him. So it kind of gives a slightly three-dimensional effect, and I really wanted to try something new. I didn't want to just do a simple glitch effect. I feel like with this character it would be a cop-out. It was a chance to kind of push my level of artistry to a different level, to see characters in different ways. I actually like the way it came out. It's kind of like an impressionistic style. Not too realistic, not too cartoony, but gives it a different uniqueness. If you like the way it came out, let me know what you guys think, because I do love reading all of your comments. And with the puzzle effect complete, now it's time to move on to the puzzle pieces. Again, I think this is a really great effect to use specifically on Toothless, and that's because I wanted to break them apart into little tiny puzzle pieces and put them back together again. But also I think it works really well because I just didn't want to have a million pieces of gray puzzle pieces or just another semi-realistic piece where it's just a lot of variations of gray. Here, at least I can break it up. It gives me a little bit of fun, uniqueness to the piece, and I can change up all the different values of green, gray, and blue, gray, etc., and make it a little bit more fun. From puzzle pieces, now we move on to the final part, which is realistic. Again, I like saving the best for last, and the realistic side took me roughly 3 hours to do. It wasn't actually that hard because I basically started off with one base tone and then worked in with brush nibbed alcohol marker, and then I was able to get all the subtle blending and effects. And then from that light layer that I then applied, I worked in heavily with a lot of color pencil, but I primarily worked with black, midnight blue, and a little bit of white. Mainly for the scale effects and just a variation of highlight. I did work in a little bit of blue, but primarily it's going to be a lot of white and black to give all the nice little 3D variations. I have to say, even though this was a fairly monochromatic piece, it was really fun to try to do all these challenging different effects, and if you like the way all these different effects came out, then please do me a favor, once again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It lets YouTube know that you really like the content, and it also, well, it lets me know that you keep wanting to see this kind of content. So now I have one final question to ask. Which one was your favorite? Was it the realistic, the puzzle, the cartoon, or the new bubble effect? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video.